Right now, the Madison Metropolitan Sewerage District gives the latest on an overflow of sewage that end up in Lake Mendota and some people's basements. How they plan to make sure this doesn't happen again. Also, President Biden hitting the campaign trail after last night's State of the Union address when he's planning to return to Wisconsin. And later, the Day of Warmth telethon is just a few days away. We have a preview of the upcoming event. Welcome to News 3 Now. New information at 6 after the Madison Metropolitan Sewerage District had an overflow of wastewater into Lake Mendota last night. Our team found out how many gallons of sewage impacted 2 homes on the west side and how the city will try to make sure this does not happen again. Our Catherine Merck has the story.
City crews say they finished cleaning up this area of University and Baker Avenues near Lake Mendota after a sewage overflow impacted 2 homes Thursday night.
And there was different times that the water was coming out or different amounts.
Eric Dundee with the Madison Metropolitan Sewage District says there wasn't any immediate public health concerns from the leak, and this doesn't happen too often. This is the first event of this year, and in all of 2023, there are only 3 similar incidents.
We aim for 0 every year. In this case, it happened.
About 45,000 gallons of wastewater were released in the overflow, with around 4,300 gallons entering Lake Mendota through a stormwater greenway.
Our goal is for none of this to ever happen to anybody. And when it does impact somebody's house, it's worse. It feels worse. I know it's worse for them. So, we're just really sorry this happened.
The sewage district reported the case to the DNR. The city did not provide any information on the financial blow this made to the homes yet. When we have those details, we'll update you. Reporting in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
A 77-year-old woman is recovering from some serious injuries following a crash south of Beaver Dam. According to the Dodge County Sheriff's Office, the woman's vehicle was traveling eastbound on County Highway DE when she entered the intersection on U.S. Highway 151. That's when she collided with a car driven by a 57-year-old man heading south. The 77-year-old woman suffered what are believed to be life-threatening injuries. The 57-year-old man was taken to the hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. Meanwhile, up north in Clark County, at least 1 person is dead after a crash involving a tanker and a van. The crash happened at 7:53 this morning, just east of the intersection of Wisconsin 95 and County J. So far, law enforcement have not specified how many people were involved. Authorities are not releasing any more information at this time, pending family notification. Well, a wet start to our weekend. Let's check the first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington.
Yeah, Charlotte, a wet day across much of southern Wisconsin. Doppler tracks still lit up with plenty of green across Dane County from west to east, unless you're heading west out towards Arena. Let's track some of these showers here, folks. Some of the heavier showers just west of Watertown along Highway 26, along Highway 19. Got another little heavier shower, a little heavier downpour down towards Emerald Grove, just north of Avalon. Again, if you're driving out tonight, you probably know this, the windshield wipers are going to be going back and forth pretty fast, but not up towards the Wisconsin Dells. There's no green anywhere near Wisconsin Dells. Some places north and west of Madison didn't see a whole lot of precipitation, not a whole lot of rainfall at all. And even over portions of southwestern Wisconsin out towards Prairie du Chien, notice a little blue in there. Maybe a wet snowflake or 2 as this weather system moves off towards the east and ends. As we head towards the 10 o'clock show, we'll be likely tracking the end of the showers as you tune in tonight at 10. Again, a wet snowflake or 2 not out of the question. Planning your evening here in Madison, those showers continue. So if you are going to step out and about maybe for a bite to eat, just make sure that you've got the umbrella with you. Coming up in Maine weather, we're going to track what that weekend weather is going to be like, as Charlotte was just alluding to. And when can we expect, I don't know, 60-degree weather? April weather's on the way.
It's an election year, and you could certainly hear it in President Joe Biden's State of the Union address last night. Were there any big takeaways for Wisconsin voters? Well, here with the story is political reporter Will Keneally.
Well, we saw last night's speech come just days after former President Trump became the presumptive Republican nominee and less than a week before Biden will be back here in Wisconsin to campaign. But what about the issues last night? Will they resonate with Wisconsin voters? We spoke with 2 Wisconsin congressmen about how the president did last night. U.S. Rep. Glenn Grothman says Biden is struggling on immigration.
You're not going to see a lot of action from President Biden. And I sure hope we don't have to wait for a new president to cut off the spigot down there.
I mean, I think, we saw the contrast of, what the Biden administration has been about and what he wants to do. And I think, what other possibilities are out there.
Now you can see more from our interviews this Sunday at 10:30 on For the Record. Also next week as we cover the president's trip back to Wisconsin, visiting Milwaukee in the middle of the week.
Will, thank you. At the state capitol, the Senate is moving forward with a constitutional amendment to restrict Governor Evers' veto power. The Senate Government Operations Committee voted along party lines to bring the amendment to the Senate floor. This means the Senate is likely to vote on it next week during their final meeting of the session. This bill specifically targets the governor's partial veto power on taxes and fees. Evers recently used this power to build in school funding for the next 400 years by changing the end date from 2024 to 2425. The bill will have to pass the Senate and both houses again before it can be put to voters. Well, you can finally hit the ice on the Verona Ice Arena's brand new second ice rink. Today, a ribbon cutting ceremony was held to celebrate the grand opening. The rink's located at 451 East Verona Avenue. A campaign raised more than $8 million to turn the seasonal outdoor rink just south of the old Eagle's Nest into another rink. This as the Verona area and popularity of hockey continue to rise.
The demand was there. I mean, we were booked solid. We're slowly getting into our slower months here. It'll pick up again once school is out. We have a lot of daytime programming for hockey. We're able to keep public skate and stuff going year round, which is pretty limited with the demand that we have.
The new rink is ADA accessible, includes a girls' locker room, and contains more community space. News 3's annual Day of Warmth telethon is set for next Wednesday, and we are again partnering with the Keep Wisconsin Warm and Cool Fund this year. Maddie Heimsch has a preview.
This studio is empty today, but on Wednesday, it'll be filled with volunteers taking your calls to support 2024's Day of Warmth. News 3's Day of Warmth telethon began in 2019 and has been gaining momentum since. Last year, we collected more than $42,000 to provide heating and air conditioning systems to those in need to make it through our ever-changing Wisconsin weather. This year, Melio's Sandwiches is joining in as a sponsor for the first time. Majority owner Brian Bergen says the company's local ties inspired them to join the cause.
Well, we're born and raised in Madison. Melio's was founded here in Madison. We're still here in Madison. All the ownership is from Madison. And we just want to be part of our community. And finding local matters, building that up, allows us that vehicle for us to give back.
To take part in our Day of Warmth and help provide to those in need, come back to News 3 on Wednesday, March 13th.
And coming up on News 3 now at 6, meet a New Glarus high schooler looking to raise money for young girls overseas. Plus, we're going to meet our final Spirit of Service Award finalist as voting for the winner wraps up tonight. We're back after this.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6, brought to you by Gruber Law Offices.
At Gruber Law Offices, we know how to win. Real cases, real results. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
It's A1 Furniture's Truckload Mattress Blowout. Queen Luxury Firm Mattress only $2.99. Queen Euro Top $3.99. Queen Jumbo Plush or Firm just $4.99. All sizes available during this once-a-year mattress event. Only at Madison's locally owned A1 Furniture.
Do you feel stuck in a cold and drafty home? Well, there's a better solution than just turning up the heat. Because heating your home is by far the most expensive part of your energy bills. At USA Insulation, we fix cold homes. Most houses are built with builder's grade insulation. So when we fill your walls with our high efficiency foam, your house stays warm without turning up the heat, which saves you a lot of money. And right now, we can insulate your home for as little as $99 per month.
USA Insulation. Watch the Bucks on broadcast TV when they battle with the Lakers on your new local home for select Bucks games. Don't miss a second of the action when LeBron and the Lake Show duel with Giannis and the Bucks. It's a clash of the Titans. Bucks, Lakers on your new local home for select Milwaukee Bucks games. Tonight at 9 on WISC-TV 3.
Get instant cash back at A1 Furniture. Save $50 off every $500 you spend, plus incredible in-store only deals. Your choice, two-piece sofa and love seat or sectional, just $10.99, and get the recliner free. Only at Madison's locally owned A1 Furniture.
Campaign 2024 is heating up in battleground Wisconsin, and News 3 Now is bringing you complete team coverage throughout this crucial election year. From the candidates to the issues that matter to you, the voters. Campaign 2024 on News 3 Now, moving forward. You're watching News 3 Now at 6, moving forward.
Throughout this week, we are introducing you to the 5 finalists for the Spirit of Service Award. And today, we want to introduce you to our final nominee, Rob Drogsvold. Rob's journey began from 1996 to 2001 when he served in the Marines, working in communications for ground combat units. Since then, his commitment to service has only grown, leaving his mark on the community. Recognizing the importance of remembrance, Rob personally plants flags at veteran memorial parks on significant occasions like Veterans Day and Memorial Day. Rob received the All-American Post Award during his first year as post commander of the Stoughton VFW. This prestigious award underscores his dedication and effectiveness in leading the VFW, setting a high standard for community engagement and veteran support. But one of Rob's most impactful initiatives is his coordination of support for the Hero Center, a shelter for at-risk veterans in Dane County. Well, it all comes down to these final hours for the Spirit of Service campaign, and we are gearing up to announce the winner on Monday. News 3 Now and Vortex Optics are recognizing local veterans making a positive impact in the community. Over the last week, you have had the opportunity to hear from those top 5 finalists out of 100 total nominations, and we're now in the final hours of voting. It ends tonight. The winning veteran for 2024 will receive an unconditional $5,000 prize presented by Vortex.
Nothing highlights service, in my opinion, more than our veterans. And these are veterans that their service didn't end when their service ended. They're still serving their local communities. They're still serving other veterans. And so these are incredible individuals. And this is an opportunity for us as a business and also the local community to really rally behind them.
Our partners at Vortex will be joining Josh Sprider in studio on Monday, so tune in to News 3 Now this morning at 6 a.m. Monday for the big reveal. A student at New Glarus High School is raising money to benefit the Malala Fund. Kaylee Clark is running the Green Bay Marathon this May. She says she wants to help the organization create and support educational systems in impoverished countries, especially for younger girls whose education is too often neglected. Her goal is to raise $1,000.
So many people, and especially through COVID, that kind of grew because school was one of the only things I could do. And for some girls in other countries, like, that lockdown hasn't ended, but they can't go to school.
So far, Kaylee has raised $440 through a charity book sale. The Milwaukee Bucks look to get back to their winning ways. After the break, what Giannis is saying about his recent Achilles injury. Plus, get ready to spring ahead an hour this weekend. How you can prepare so that you don't lose sleep over this time change. And warmer temperatures returning next week. Alex has your weekend forecast when we come back.
A hand-paid jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Corvette and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings, going on now at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells.
It's Blaze Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Spring Early Bird Event. Now through March 20th, we're showing extra appreciation to our rewards members with exclusive members-only deals. Right now, save on a state crabgrass preventer, $32.99. Rewards members save an extra $3. Buy 3 tires, get 1 free. Rewards members get an extra $25 instant savings and up to a $100 consumer rebate when you buy 4 Goodyear tires. Shop unbeatable rewards member deals and more for just a limited time, in-store or online at farmandfleet.com.
Fjords has been crafting beautifully designed functional furniture since 1941. Every aspect of Fjords furniture has been carefully engineered to create a higher level of relaxation. Visit the Century House today and view our extensive lineup. and experience the unmatched relaxation you can only achieve in Fjords Furniture. Relaxation made beautiful. Visit the Century House at 3420 University Avenue in Madison or online at centuryhouseinc.com.
I would like to tell you about the man I love, Eric, who is running for the U.S. Senate. A fourth-generation Wisconsinite, he graduated from East High and then became a proud Badger. When we met, I knew right away he was a take-action guy, a natural leader. He started his first business in his 20s and then built and turned around over a dozen companies, creating thousands of good-paying jobs. As busy as he was, our family always came first. Eric has a huge heart. In his 30s, he started the Hovde Foundation, which focuses on homelessness and rescues children from abuse, sex trafficking, and slavery. He loves our country and Wisconsin. He believes in the American dream, and he wants it to be possible for everyone. Above all, Eric is a man of integrity. He is principled, honest, and straightforward. These are the qualities I want in a U.S. Senator to fight for Wisconsin. How about you?
I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
Win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Corvette and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings, going on now at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Moving forward.
It is almost that time again. On Sunday, do not forget to spring forward, but that 1 hour can really disrupt your entire day. In fact, research has linked the time change to a rise in heart attacks, strokes, and car accidents. Sleep experts say to start preparing ahead of time. Mandy Gaither has some tips on how to not lose sleep over the daylight saving time change.
Here comes the sun. Starting Sunday, March 10th at 2 a.m., spring your clock forward an hour, but don't let the time change stop you from getting those Z's.
Most of us do not get enough sleep. And even a 1 hour of sleep loss can be devastating.
Dr. Nancy Foldberry-Schaefer with Cleveland Clinic Sleep Disorder Center says most adults should be getting between 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep each night, but many already struggle with chronic sleep deprivation, and it can hurt their health.
These kinds of sleep deficiencies can lead to diabetes and obesity, metabolic disorders, as well as brain health.
Prepare now for the time change by going to bed 15 minutes early each night leading up to it. Next, get some light exposure when you wake.
In the morning, light is very stimulating. It's wake promoting. It enhances mood and physical activity.
Finally, avoid things that can take a toll on sleep. That includes caffeine and alcohol in the afternoon and evening. Add in things that promote sleepiness, like exercise earlier in the day. And if you're having significant sleep problems, reach out for help.
I would say after a few months of sleep disturbance, or if there's a significant sleep disturbance, even sooner, talk to your doctor.
I'm Mandy Gaither.
Drier weather ahead. Here's Alex with the complete forecast.
Yes, a dreary day today and drier weather is ahead. The showers will end overnight. We'll be breezy through your Saturday as we dry out. If you want April-like weather, I got that in the forecast too. We'll do 60 by Monday, but not dry right now in Dane County unless your community is out towards Mount Horeb and Cross Plains heading west on 14 towards Arena. Otherwise, it's green from west to east across Dane County. Let's do a little community activities here. North and east of Watertown off of 16. Off east of 26, maybe just a heavier shower or two. And then as we zip on down to the south, let's see what's going on down towards Emerald Grove, just north of 14, just south of East County Highway M, maybe a heavier shower for you folks. These showers will eventually be ending here over the course of the evening. We can see that here as we look at our overall totals. Who saw the most and who didn't see so much? About 0.6 inches in Janesville, 0.7 in Madison, 0.6 our friends in Dodgeville. Then you go north, a little travel to Richland Center at 0.3, and north of there, not a whole lot at all, and that's unfortunate because they have severe drought conditions stretching from Crawford to Richland to Sauk counties. A little bit better in Dane County and points to the south and east, and we saw the beneficial rains. Our friends to the northwest did not see the beneficial rains that they really needed, and I had been mentioning that that way might be the case. Unfortunately, that's what verified. Future track showing the showers exiting as we head 6:30. Rainy here in Madison, but not rainy out towards Viroqua as we were just talking about. There go the showers as we head towards, midnight or so, maybe a wet snowflake or two as that weather system exits off towards the east. When you wake up on your Saturday morning, we'll do 31 in Madison, 33 in Janesville, a little bit cooler to the north and west, 27. I've talked about this all the time. If you get the clouds to clear out, the heat goes out to space, and then that allows the temperatures to cool down a little more. Speaking of the weekend forecast, we'll do 43 on Saturday, becoming partly sunny. An isolated chance of a rain or a snow shower in the afternoon. On your Sunday, a little warmer, we'll do 46. Winds a little bit on the breezy side, but temperatures a couple degrees above normal for this time of year. So the showers end tonight. In recap, a breezy Saturday in store, warmer on Sunday, and then we get a lot warmer in the forecast. There's the 60 on your Monday. We'll do 64 on Tuesday, 63 on Wednesday. Showers on Thursday. That's our next chance for rain. Hopefully that one's a little bit more widespread for all of southern Wisconsin because we all need those showers. Then we cool down next weekend. Indications we may actually go below normal by the time we get to the end of the following weekend going into the following work week, and I can do better than that. Let's go out 14 days, drier than normal conditions expected for the state of Wisconsin, including Madison.
The Milwaukee Bucks will be on our airwaves tonight right here on WISC-TV at 9 o'clock as the Deer travel to Los Angeles to take on LeBron and the Lakers. It will be the first matchup between the two teams. The Bucks are coming off a tough loss where they were blown out by the Golden State Warriors on Wednesday. Giannis, who already sat out one game this week with an Achilles injury, is a game-time decision tonight. But if it were up to him, he would be out there with his team.
I want to be out there on the court, try to build chemistry with the guys, try to build chemistry with Dame. I think the more we play together, it benefits us. But at the end of the day, like, if I don't feel like I can protect myself out there, try not to put myself at risk.
And with the Bucks on WISC-TV at 9 o'clock, CBS programming will be seen later than normal tonight. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert will air at midnight. Blue Bloods will be seen at approximately 2:03 a.m. But please note, tonight's episode is a repeat of the first show of the new season. Also, all of these start times are dependent on when the post game ends.
And coming up in sports, it's playoff time for Wisconsin. The one thing the Badgers say is in their favor during their first round of the Big Ten tournament. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the Madison area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you or give us a call and ask us about our Earth Day promo.
Do you feel like America is slipping away? Our country is facing enormous challenges. Our economy, our healthcare, crime, and open borders. Everything is going in the wrong direction. All Washington does is divide us and talk about who's to blame. And nothing gets done. That's not the country I know and love. I'm Eric Hovde. I'm running for the U.S. Senate. And I approve this message because I believe we need to come together and find common sense solutions to restore America.
The Hy-Vee cereal sale this Friday through Sunday. Select cereal is just $1.99. Get big deals on all your favorite cereal, like Select General Mills cereal, just $1.99. And Select Post cereal, just $1.99. Plus other great deals. Don't miss the cereal sale. 3 days only, this Friday through Sunday. Only at Hy-Vee.
Canada's most spectacular night out is Moulin Rouge, the musical. Winner of 10 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. The New York Times calls it dazzling, gasp-inspiring. In Moulin Rouge, life is beautiful. Performances begin July 9th at Overture Center. Tickets at overture.org.
What's your up north? No matter what up north means to you, we've got you covered. Everything for your weekend lifestyle is at the new Up North Expo, March 15th through 17th at Alliant Energy Center in Madison. See and test the latest products. Shop home furnishings. Learn how to play pickleball. Meet builders and real estate pros. Chow down at tasty food trucks. Grab a friend and join the fun at the new Up North Expo, March 15th through 17th, Alliant Energy Center, Madison.
The Wisconsin men's hockey team is hosting their first playoff games at the Kohl Center since 2013. That year, they were skating in the WCHA, so it's been a minute. Badgers welcoming in the Buckeyes tonight, who swept them the last time they played each other. But remember, that was in Columbus. This series is in Madison, a place where UW has been hard to beat.
Anyone can play with anyone in this league, and you can't really underestimate anything. And I think a big advantage for us is we're going to be at home with our crowd, and I think you kind of saw that last weekend. It's pretty electric in here, and I think having the Big Ten playoffs at home for us is just going to make it that much better.
The Wisconsin women playing in their WCHA final face-off semifinal matchup with Minnesota as we speak. The Badgers and Gophers currently tied at 2 in the third period. Winner moves on to face Ohio State in Saturday's championship game. The Six Rivers East is well represented at the state girls basketball tournament. Both Argyle Pecatonica and Albany Monticello advance to the Resch Center, and of course the two meet in the Division 5 semifinals. Argyle Peck won both meetings in the regular season. They're up 2 late in the first half. That is until Alana Durchie drops home the baseline J to knot things up at 19. Second half, Argyle Peck would answer right back. Avery Steiner gets to the cup with ease to put her team up by 2, but Albany Monticello clamped down on defense. Anna Ellinger steals it, starts to break, and dishes it to Molly Olson as Albany Monticello moves on to the Division 5 championship game with a 37-31 win. The Pioneer men punched their ticket to the Elite Eight in the NCAA Division III tournament. Platteville took down Case Western Reserve, that's a real school, 95-75. They'll play tomorrow night for a spot in the Final Four. And just a reminder, tonight is the final episode of Wisconsin Huddle. Tyler Wall joins the show for number 28 for some fun. We'll look at his second senior day as a Badger and much, much more. The show airs at 6:30 right here on News 3 Now.
Congratulations on all of those shows.
Been a long time coming.
All right, now we're waiting for this rain to move on through.
Yes, rain showers still across Dane County. They should end by the time we get to 10 o'clock, so tune in at 10. We'll say goodbye to the showers then.
Sounds good. Thanks for joining us. Have a great evening. We'll see you back here at 10.